Planet 13 is what we're talking about today. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Chris. Today we're going to go over if you should or shouldn't buy Planet 13. And honestly, that's up to you guys. For me, I own over 6,000 shares of this company, and I'm up massively already on my position. Just because I own all these shares doesn't mean that you guys should go out and buy a bunch of shares. I'm not an analyst, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own DD. And this video is definitely not enough for your DD. Guys, I'm trying to get to 100 subs this month, so I would be absolutely blessed if you guys hit that subscription button. So please hit that spicy like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get started. So check out this crazy revenue growth from 2018 to 2019. This is absolutely insane. In 2018, they had $21.2 million of revenue. In 2019, they had $63.6 million of revenue. That's an over 200% increase year over year. If they could keep growing like this, the stock price could be super undervalued. I mean, super undervalued. Imagine if they hit over $100 million of revenue this year alone, let alone $120 million if they could do another 100% increase. Another important thing to look at on this page is their operating expenses. So they spent $11.3 million in 2018 and they spent $26.8 million in 2019. So their operating expenses are obviously going up because they're opening up new stores, they're hiring more people, they're growing more flour, and they're doing a lot with their company. So it did increase 137.5% year over year, which isn't too bad, but keep that in mind that this company is spending a lot of money. But on the flip side, if you look at their net loss, they only lost $6.7 million in 2019 compared to their $10.7 million in 2018. So they are getting closer to profitability year over year. And that's very good for this company, which makes this a lot more attractive. And here's one of the many reasons that this company is growing so fast year over year. Their own brands made up 29% of Supercell stores in Q2 2020 compared to 14% in Q4 2019. So quarter over quarter, they're dramatically increasing their own brand in-store sales year over year, quarter over quarter. Trendy has 3 of the 10 highest selling concentrates SKUs in Nevada. Haha Gummies has 3 of the 10 highest selling edible SKUs in Nevada. And Elysium is the 4th highest selling beverage SKU in Nevada, guys. So they're dominating the market on sales in all of these. The Trendies, Haha Gummies, and Elysium are all in the top 10, and they're taking majority of the top 10 spots in Nevada. Look at this quote from their CEO. It says, "We continue to make steady progress on scaling our production and rolling out our brands across Nevada. We've seen strong demand for our product in both superstores and from other dispensaries with Trendy, Haha Gummies, and Elysium, having multiple SKUs in top 10 best-selling statewide," said Larry Scheffler, CEO of Planet 13. Alongside the strength of our new product lines, our original flower brand, Medicine, continues to sell out days after each new harvest hits the shelves. When your brand is selling out days after it hits the shelf, you obviously have something special going on with your company. With Medicine, if they could expand this and make more product and make more flour year over year, then they're going to keep selling this out, keep selling this out. They can't even get through a whole month with their Medicine brand on shelves, let alone a whole year yet. If they can get through a whole year with Medicine on the shelves selling out like it does today, this company could blow the freak up, guys. I mean, this is massive growth potential for them. And with their brand selling out so quick and being on the top 10 top selling products in Nevada, imagine where they can go if they start to expand to Vancouver, Phoenix, San Diego, Houston, Dallas, Chicago, Denver, Toronto. These places are massive markets for the MJ space. And if they can do it in Nevada, I believe they can do it across all of the states. With 8 new superstores coming in the next 5 years, they are going to dominate this space and they're going to dominate all of the MJ. And I think people are really undervaluing this company and not really giving them credit for their product. Obviously, it has a lot of demand, and I think it's going to have demand in all of these states across the US as well. I'm definitely not the only one that thinks this company could become profitable in the next couple of years, because right here it says estimates for Planet 13. Their revenue for 2020 is supposed to be 98 million. In 2021, that's supposed to almost double up, and I expect this company to do way better than this, but they're expecting 184 million in 2021. And in 2022, again, I think this is going to beat this number. $220 million of revenue in 2022. And as you can see here, the EPS is negative 3 cents. And by next year, they think this company could be profitable with an EPS of 12 cents. And in 2022, a profit of 23 cents. So keep that in mind. Take a look at these absolutely beautiful pictures from the inside of this humongous building. They have a lot of seating areas that are absolutely beautiful as well, and a lot of glass in this place, which just makes it so much more fancy. Here you can go up and order your beverages and your food right at this screen, go sit down, have it served to you, have a great time in this beautiful open ceiling, and you can look outside and enjoy your time there. This company has over 2,000 people that come to the store every single day. And this company also sells over $100 worth of product on average to each customer. And check out their giant interactive lotus flowers. As guests approach the complex, they are greeted by 13 to 15 foot tall LED lotus flowers on the roof of the building. Made of acrylic leaves, metal stems, and the lotus flowers can be controlled by visitors, making them an interactive piece of art. How beautiful. They also have these aerial orb shows. The attraction continues once guests move inside to the main portion of the complex, where they'll view a reoccurring glowing aerial orb show high above the display floor. So look at these orbs. I mean, they'll move around and they're just really trippy. They also have LED interactive floors. As visitors approach the grand hallway, they're greeted by a sensory activated interactive LED floor with many different displays and interactive varieties. This creates an experience like no other. They also have 3D projection visual experiences. The 3D projection visual experience mesmerizes guests by projecting 3D visuals onto the ceiling in the dispensary. So as you can see, they have like faces coming down from the ceiling and flowers and stuff that they're looking at. This is just absolutely crazy. I mean, this is crazy to be in a museum, let alone an MJ dispensary, guys. One more thing, they have interactive laser art. Visitors get to leave their mark when they interact with the laser graffiti, allowing them to create unique writings and drawings. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. Not to mention their sales for delivery are 14% this year compared to 1% last year, which is exponential growth. This is also a growth and profit and revenue driver for this company year over year. If they can just keep doing this, especially in the colder months and the virus months, this company has massive growth ahead of them in just delivery products. If you order $50 or more of product, which most people do, then you'll get the delivery for free anyway. So you don't even have to leave your home to get your product. And once MJ is legal in all of the states, this stock could absolutely explode on that day, because that means the federal government will no longer care if they're where they're at or what state they're in or where they're selling their product. Okay, I kind of want to see what they're doing for the day. So it looks like they're up about 1% today. They'll probably end this day about even. But the most interesting thing to look at is their 6-month chart. If you were to invest in this company 6 months ago, you would be up 230% on your gains. So if you were to invest in Planet 13 6 months ago, $10,000, you would be up $23,000 today. That's absolutely crazy, guys. I mean, just think about where this stock is heading and think about the potential that this company has for the future. If you look at their market cap from 2019, they were about a $270 million market cap. Here currently, they're about a $565 million, and they're probably higher than that today, actually. And this can be kind of concerning because of how fast their stock jumped, but their revenues and growth for the company might not be able to keep up with this. In my personal opinion, this is still undervalued, but do your own research and don't just go off of my word. Also, the price to sales ratio was 5 last year and 8 this year. But if this company keeps growing like they are and they keep just beating numbers like crazy, this price to sales ratio is way lower than what it says on the screen. So don't even pay attention to these metrics. If you're going to invest in growth companies, sometimes you have to pay a higher value to get the gains. Don't ever miss out on a company just because the value of it on screen shows that it might be overvalued and you still believe in the company. If people would have done this with Amazon, you would have never got into Amazon. A lot of people just went ahead and bought Amazon at $50, even though it said it was overvalued at that time, and now look at them. They're over $3,000 a share today. Here's some analyst projections for the next 12 months. They say a high of $4.92 and a low of $4. So as you can see, like their lowest projection is still higher than what it is today. So even if you invest in this company today and it hits the lowest point of this analyst projection, you're still going to make a little bit of money. And at their highest at $4.93, that's absolutely crazy. I mean, you would make massive gains in just 1 year. My projection for this stock in the next 12 months, though, honestly, is probably around $6 a share. That's just my opinion. Don't take my opinion once again. That's all for today, guys. My name is Chris. Thanks for joining the channel. We went over all kinds of things on Planet 13. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, we're trying to get to 100 subs this month, so please hit that subscription button. I would be absolutely blessed. Hit that spicy like button, hit the subscribe button, and that's all for today. Peace out.